And then come up onto your hands and knees, brace your tummy muscles, curl the toes and lift the knees. Bring the knees to the floor and press your bum back. Good. Climb up onto your hands and knees, curl the toes, lift up, hold for a few seconds. Now bring the knees to the floor and press back. Let's do 3 more of those. Climb up onto your knees, curl the toes and lift the knees. Press the knees back, push back. 2 more, up onto your knees. Hold, connect, hands under shoulders, right up, then knees to the floor and bum back. One last time, knees to toes, and then knees, and release. Release your wrists, push your bottom back and take your arms forward. Now climb up onto your hands and knees and slide your front arm forward and lower. And slide your back arm forward and lower. Bring your arm in line with your ear and look down at the floor and lower. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, release. Breathe out, feel the arm, how strong your arm is. Your palm facing down, your middle finger in line with the middle of your shoulder. And then add on, opposite leg, push the heel away, stretch the arm forward and land. Other side, stretch the arm and opposite leg and land. Breathe out with all your energy and breathe in to land. Breathe out and land. One more time, push and lower. Other side, push. Now come all the way back, bum to heels. Rotate at the wrists, let your body heal. Good. So challenge a different plane of motion. So the front arm and the back leg. Opposite arm and leg. And take the arm and leg out to the diagonal. Drop the fingers, drop the big toe to the floor and lift. Now come back in line with your body and land the knee and the hand. Other side, opposite arm and leg. Take the arm and the leg out to the diagonal. How far can you go? Bring the arm and leg in line with the body and land the foot. Keep going. Front arm, back leg, forward, out to the side. I forgot to drop. And then come forward. I'm going to call the, and lower. I'm going to call it the M word again. Opposite arm and leg. I love that excuse. Going to be using it for a while. Out to the diagonal, drop. Hand and foot drops, lift, and come forward and land. Can you give me 2 more of these? So level 1 is just your arm. Level 2 is arm and opposite leg. Level 3, we're exploring a different plane of movement, a different plane, out to the diagonal, drop, lift, and come back in line. Just give me 1 more. Opposite arm and leg, feel the strength. That's the sagittal plane. Now going out to the diagonal, to transverse plane. Come back to the front and lower. Other side. Lift, push the heel away. Arms, and sit back and rest. Rotate your wrists. Whilst we're in this position, it would be lovely to do a little bit of a thigh stretch. You can lie down on your tummy to do this. And if you lie down on your tummy, it's the same arm and leg that goes back. If you want to make it a little harder, i.e. a lot, do it on your hands and knees, but it's the opposite. Don't do same. You will fall over. Well done. So if you're lying on your tummy, same arm as leg. If you're doing the little harder version, where you're stretching not just your quads, but your hip, opposite arm and leg. Hold for a few seconds, lift for a little bit more, and then everyone, release before you do the other side. Either lying on your tummy or on your hands and knees, and work for the opposite. Teresa, you've done the same. Go other leg, same arm. Up onto your hands, lovely. Oh no, you're lying on the floor now. Okay, got it. So give your stretch a little more oomph and then release down onto the floor. Can we take a seat? Have some water and sit down, side on, hands underneath your knees. Curl your tailbone underneath and lift right up. Tuck your tailbone under and lift right up. Good, it's almost as if you're just assessing your lower back. Your knees are bent, your hands are underneath your knees, your chin drops to your chest, and you just assist your lower back, lowering and lifting. And this time as you lower, lift one leg. Bring that foot down and lift your chest. Roll back, lift the other leg so the shin is parallel to the floor. Foot goes down and lift your chest. Roll back one leg. Lower, lift the chest. Roll back the other leg. Good, can we have a cunning guess where this is going? Do you want to try and guess? Yeah, you've got it. Both legs. Both legs. Hold for a few seconds, make it look pretty. Bring the feet down and stretch your spine. Tighten your tummy, hold the posture. I'm going to try and straighten my arms. Maybe even, yeah, straighten those legs. So beautiful. Bend the knees, feet to floor, lift your chest. Holding this posture, one or both legs, bent or straight legs, takes a lot of deep core abdominal strength. Bend the knees and rest. I'd like you to keep going. If your lower back is taking too much of the strain, then stop. Spend the time healing and releasing. I'm going to do one more of this variation. Good. And then take a full rest, whatever that means to you. I'm going to start with my hands behind me and stretching my spine away. Good, well done, like it. So finding the stretch that works for you. I'm going to drop my knees to one side and turn my head the other and climb up. And do that on the other side. Turn your head one way, knees the other, and climb up. Do that a couple of times. Push and release. Push and release. Nice. Press. And then hopefully your back, your body will have released, relaxed, so we can do some more. Hands underneath your knees, roll halfway back, one leg lift, or both leg lifts. Bent knees or straight legs, and release the arms when you feel ready. Hold for a few seconds, and then come down with grace, ease, and flow. And off you go again, one leg, both legs. Bent knees or straight legs, straight arms or hands behind your knees. Adapt to work for you. Come down, release, let go. Tighten your tummy. Find your level. Release gently and relax. I'm loving your work. Give me one more of those and then we'll lie down. Find your level and find your stretch. What's your stretch going to be? If you've got a hand towel, put it underneath your head as you lie down on your back, your knees into chest, moving and stretching your lower back, maybe hugging one knee and hugging the other, just to release the lower back. As I say, if you've got a towel, sometimes it can really help underneath your head. Just lifting your head slightly so your chin draws to your chest. So imagine that you have your pubic bone, your feet on the floor, your pubic bone in line with your hips, your pelvis is still, your back is in neutral and your ribs are down. Lift your hands so your palms face in and your finger, middle finger, above the middle of the shoulder, and raise one foot. The knees over the hip. I'm going to lower the hand with the foot, tap the floor and lift, and everything comes to the middle. So you're moving everything away from your middle, and your job is to tighten your deep abdominal to do so. And then arms, hold, knee, hold, back goes down, second leg lifts, your lower back releases, your tummy muscles tighten, your knees are over your hips, your big toes are visible, and off you go, toe tap, one leg, and pause for a moment. Other leg, and pause for a moment. So you have a rhythm, you have a flow. You have a breath that coincides with your movement. My suggestion is you breathe out on the hardest part of the exercise. And for me, that's lifting my leg back up off the floor. Breathe out. If that feels counterintuitive, don't worry, don't fight it. As long as we feel that that breath is in our body, the abdominal is feeling strong, your flow is in place, and lose yourself. Lose yourself in the movement, a form of gentle mindfulness. Let go and center. Let go and center. Let go. Good, stretching the leg a little further away each time, a bigger challenge each time. One more. Good. And then hug your knees, find your recovery, nose to knees, lift your head, stretch your spine. Both hands on your front shin and your back leg extends away from you. Point your toes and rest your head. Keeping your head on the floor, bring the knee in, put your hands on your shin and extend the other leg. Point your toes. Bring the knee in, bring your hands onto your shin and extend your leg away. Bring your knee in, press your leg away. Good. Once again, visualize or even have a look and make sure that your second and third toe lines up with the middle of your knee, lines up with your hip. So keep your pelvis still. Tighten your tummy to do this. Keep your lower back in neutral. Keep the legs moving, but this time bring your hands underneath your head. Elbows on the floor. Chest open, and your breath is slow. Climb in and release down. Climb in and release down. So this time I'm going to lift my head. As my leg extends away, my head lifts. As the knee comes in, my head lowers. As the leg extends away, raise your head, support the head and then rest it back down on the floor. Let's hear the breath out. Let's hear the breath in. A long breath out. A gentle breath in. So I'm breathing out on the hardest part of the exercise as I perceive it. Breathing out, lifting your chest, head down, release. Give me 2 more of these. Make your leg longer. 1 more of these. Draw the knee in a little closer. Feel the work across the hip, the abdominals, and then pause. Find your restorative pose. It could be hands on knees, circling your back. It could be about your neck, turning your head side to side, releasing your neck. Good. So level 1 was hands on shin and one leg pushes away. Level 2, the hands behind your head and raise your head. And level 3, push the leg away, rotate, opposite shoulder to knee. Pause in the middle, head on the floor. Other side, shoulder to opposite knee, head on the floor, release. Off you go. If you can do 10 of those, that would be amazing. Extend the leg, other knee into the chest, and you're moving your upper body towards your shoulder, towards your knee. If this isn't comfortable, work on a level that works for you. Maybe holding your shin and stretching your leg. Let me hear you breathe. Extend the leg. Good. Slow and methodical. Push away. Perfect. Give me 2 more of those on each side. Keep going for that long, strong leg. 1 last one on each side. Long, strong leg. And then relax. Again, find the posture that works for you. Hands on knees and massaging your back, or turning your head from side to side to release your neck. Keeping your hands on your knees, allow your knees to go wide and bounce your big toes together. Bounce. Good, that's all I want you to do. Hands on your knees and bounce your big toes, very gently. Take your hands behind your knees and straighten your legs, and give me a flexed foot to do that. Bounce the big toes together. Hands go behind your knees and push your legs away. So this is a great way of strengthening your inner thigh, as well as releasing and lengthening your hamstrings. There's a little bit of abdominal work as we support the legs in this move. Good, and we could make this a little more exciting, a little more pumped, by bringing our hands not behind our knees or on top of our knees, but behind our head. That's all I want you to do. Change the distribution of your weight. Take your hands behind your head. You no longer have the support of your hands, and you've got a longer lever with your hands behind your head. You feel the difference? Press away. Keep singing, keep playing, keep bouncing. Yes, I know by now those legs are almost, where they're going so wide, they're almost touching the floor. Yes? Okay, let's add in the last level. Bounce the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the legs wide. Reach, reach, reach. 5 pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bounce the toes, hands behind your head. Reach through, straight legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bounce the toes, head on the floor. Reach through, bounce. 5. Well, when I say bounce, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Bounce the toes, Good, you've got 2 more. So let's do 10 pulses. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is your last one. Bounce the toes. 5. Big breath in. So you've got the breath out to reach and pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Hands on knees. Yeah, that was fun. Missed you. Hands on knees and massage your back. Circle one way. Circle the other. Turn your head from side to side. And bring your feet to the ceiling with bent knees. Hold on to your inner thigh or your inner calf or your instep. Happy baby. 3 options, choose your option and then begin to straighten one leg whilst holding your leg, either at the thigh, the calf or the instep. Bend the knee and try that on the other side. Oh, that's a little tight. And then release. Have you noticed which side is tighter? Or are they both tight? Who's happy to try it with both legs? Head on the floor, bum on the floor, push the heel away. Oh, feel that stretch. Amazing. Well done. Bring your feet together. Your hands underneath your knees and lift your bum in a gentle rock. Keep your head on the towel and just lift your bum. Lift your bum. Work your tummy. Now lift your bum and lift your head, rock. Lift your bum, lift your head. Good. Keep it going. Really good movement for the spine. Lovely. And then sit up, finding a comfortable seated position. It could be cross-legged. It could be with your legs out in front. And release your neck. Turn your head side to side. Does your chin line up with your shoulder? Lovely. Roll your chin across your chest. It's always really important just to do a few stretches for your neck after you've done anything that involves lifting your head. Find your center in so many different levels. Find your center. Connect with your breath. Know that what you have achieved today is not only physically strengthening your body, but also emotionally settling your body, calming your thoughts, mental as well as physical well-being. Breathe in, lift your arms all the way up and draw your thumbs down your midline, thumbs to chest. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care.